Y'all excited? I'm excited. Gonna play some Oxygen Not Included. I'm K. So, a little bit time's gone by, not much. As you can see, I've got a bunch of people starving. Well, only one person starving. Abe is starving. Yeah, let's go ahead and make sure we get a bunk bed. I just got another person. So we've got a total of 7 people so far. Got some people sick. What you all got? Let's see. Hypothermia. That's probably from being in the water. I am filtering this polluted water. We got a little filtration here, a little sleeve here, and it kicks half into the system and half back into the water. And that's basically just so that we don't get clogged up. So what we're working on right now is basically just getting everything done. I'm getting everything built out, getting everything dug. The food situation is pretty bad, and it's not for the lack of plants. You need 5 plants per person. So 7. So we should have 35 plants, and I'm pretty sure we got close to 35. If not, I can add a couple more. I did just literally get one more person. So let's see, 2, 4, 5, 5, 10, 15, 20. Let's go 25, 30. Yeah, so we should be good for food. The issue is just they need to harvest them. And since I don't have any farmers, that's actually going low on the totem pole. One thing I could do is go ahead and just prioritize this. That should help out. The only problem doing it that way is we're going to have to make sure that we unprioritize those, or else nothing else is going to get done. They're going to be constantly maintaining the farm. You know, if it can be added, if 5 dirt could be added, it's going to add 5 dirt instead of waiting for, you know, an amount that they can carry, or a large amount that they can carry, I should say. So, we should be good for food, but like I said, they're not really working on it. Every once in a while, some natural gas gets in here, and these are actually for fertilization. I should have plenty of dirt. Cultivated soil. Yeah, we've got 124 tons of dirt. So we're good for dirt. Alright. So we got into this area right here, and as you can see, we've got a nice little neural ventilator here. We've got some lockers. I haven't opened up the lockers yet. In fact, we can go ahead and rummage through these. I'll allow people to go through that door. I'd stop people from going through that door just because they were constantly coming over here to disinfect this area. And we can also do is go ahead and we can actually build a little staircase so that we can take care of these people. I want to dig this guy up. We can actually enable auto harvest. I don't know if we'll be able to get the auto harvest from these people because of what we got here. Warm sweaters. Oh, well, we definitely don't want no warm sweaters. Now, I will say this. I will be deconstructing all this stuff, and as of right now, we're able to deconstruct it, except for a couple items. Certain entities we can't deconstruct, like the lockers. I can't deconstruct these lockers. Also, I can't deconstruct the light fixtures. I can deconstruct this door though. I wish we could build those doors. I like those doors. So what I'm going to do is I'll just like after we use the neural vicillator, uh, we can't deconstruct that. I can deconstruct everything else. I just can't deconstruct, you know, certain entities. So we'll be using debug mode and actually just removing them from the, you know, from the map. There's no real point of trying to build around them because they're just get in the way. And I do think it's kind of pointless that we can't deconstruct them right now. But I understand. Like, these are basic metal lockers. We should be able to get, say, you know, just regular copper or regular iron or something like that. You know, the iron ore, not the refined. You know, the neural vicillator, it'd be nice if we were able to get, you know, something a little more, you know, special, like, you know, copper or maybe a little bit of refined copper. Since it is more of a high-tech equipment. You can also see that our stress is pretty high. We're still on the work schedule where basically they get no downtime. You can eat and that's it. Eat and sleep, and you only get a tiny bit to sleep. An even tinier bit to eat. So yeah, their work schedule is a little bad. And the worst thing is they get no pay. I pay you and letting you eat worms. So we've been doing a bunch of the research. We've actually got, well, we've got the batteries. We've got the smart battery. We've got the, you know, obviously we've got the different types of tiles. We don't have the mesh tile yet. I'm kind of waiting. It's not really hard pressed. We're working for the smelting now so we can get the automation going. That's ultimately what we're doing. And I may, before I actually plant the smelting, you know, the metal refinery, I may go ahead and just put, you know, research the heavy watt wire so that I don't constantly blow the wire. If I do, it's not a big deal. We're swimming right now in copper. In fact, what we can do, we can actually prepare ourselves for some other stuff. So let's go ahead and put down a kiln there and a rock granulator there. I don't believe the rock granulator, if my memory serves me correctly. I know the kiln doesn't use any power, but I don't remember if the rock granulator, if it uses a tiny bit of power, like say 100, or if it used a lot, like 500 or 600. But we'll worry about that in a little bit. I'll probably put the, actually, go ahead and cancel that. I'll put the refinery over here, so let's go ahead and put the kiln and stuff over in this corner. And all this is just temporary until we can get situated. Alright, well, it's cycle 56 right now. I was kind of hoping to be a little further along. But, by cycle 100, I want to get our water situation actually taken care of. And I don't foresee us being able to meet that expectation. But we'll work around it. Right back. So we finally got all the research done. I am using heavy watt wire. I just decided to. It didn't take long to do the research, so might as well, instead of waiting for our people. I really need a farmer. Let's see. No farmer, but this tidy person is not that bad. It's a vomiters. Can't dig. You know what? I don't even need you to dig. But you can learn everything really quick. You're pretty good for everything. Alright. So it's probably dumb for me to bring you in, but we'll find out. You know what? Let's go ahead and, because I'm scared to death of running out of food right now. And I still got plenty of dirt. But let's get some more farm. I am making ceramic. And I honestly don't even know what I can use ceramic for. I mean, I really don't know what I can use ceramic for. I'm sure there's tons of stuff in this game that I can use ceramic for. I know I can build certain things out of it, like pipes and things. I mean, dramatic, huge overheat temperature, but I just don't see I can't build a pump out of it. I mean, these little geysers, like here's a natural gas geyser, these little geysers put out at a very hot temperature. So if I put a you know, a gas pump there to suck all this out without making the area big enough or somehow cooling that down, eventually it's going to damage. I mean, if I make it big enough, it takes a longer time to damage it. But if I make it small, then it raises the temperature too fast and it damages it. And then we got to constantly keep going back in, which lets new atmosphere into it. I did get rid of all the polluted water. Well, majority of the polluted water. So it's actually working as intended. We're actually, you know, we're building up our stockpile. We're doing pretty good. They've actually got these water reservoirs in the game now. I'm probably going to use some. I mean, we have this set up right here for a reservoir for water. But every once in a while, polluted water gets into there. Why is it unreachable? I need you to work. Alright, I need... We're going to get a good amount. How much clay is left? There's not much clay left, so let's just go ahead and get some refined carbon. The only thing you can use refined carbon for is steel. And you would think that we'd be able to make pumps out of steel, but we can't. I don't know if they're going to add that to the game. But obviously steel does have a huge, you know, it doesn't break down at high temperatures. I can build a lot of things out of steel, except for pumps. And then eggshell to line, we're going to go ahead and do that continuous. Which I didn't even see. What's the... Yeah, it barely takes any power. I just need these to hurry up and get built. So we now have a farmer. That puts our population at 9, and I don't know if I can actually support 9. I didn't mean to click on that one. Jobs. But we have a farmer now. So let's see. Yeah, I mean, our food is okay. And we definitely need somebody to help take care of the plants. I should have enough food. That's not what I wanted. I wanted cultivated soil. We still have plenty of dirt. I mean, I've dug out a bunch more and we've used a lot. Our stress is definitely a little high. But we've got our smart battery and our automation wire ready to go. The next step is just to finish this up here and actually start pumping all this hydrogen that we've been producing into here. Once that's done, then, oh, shoot. I need a filter. Okay, well, let's put a filter Let's put a filter right here. Boom. Alright, so that should filter out anything that's not hydrogen. Yeah, our carbon dioxide is getting pretty high up there. As of right this second, I don't want to install a CO2 scrubber. I could put one. I could probably put one where the kiln is. I mean, I made a whole bunch of ceramic and a whole bunch of refined carbon. So that shouldn't be an issue. And then obviously there's power right there. It's on a different grid, so that, you know, water and everything. I'll just pull from the water input and water output for, you know, the refinery. The only problem, I don't want to waste all this carbon dioxide right now. I mean, right here is going to be our farm. So we'll need enough carbon dioxide to pressurize that all the way up to 1800. Which I definitely have an abundance of. I mean, it is what it is. If we have to waste it, we have to waste it. Yeah, I mean, it's cycle 72 right now. I didn't think it'd take me this long, but I've been really finicky on what I'm doing, so I've been taking my time. I've been really very cautious with, ooh, hello there. I've been very cautious with, you know, my getting more and more people. The last 30 cycles or so, I've actually, brought in 4, maybe 5 people. So yeah, a little slow to the start. But hey, we all make mistakes, and this is why I'm showing it to y'all. Man, they are not happy. They're still going to be working. In fact, no downtime for you at all. Hey, at least everybody's immune system's good. Alright, well, once again, I'm at the mercy of this. Until next time, have fun.